What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Actual Garage. Yes, I know. Today, I want to talk to you a little bit about what's going on with California and how they're trying to follow in the footsteps of Nevada. Because what Nevada just did here recently with SB 80 is get around the emissions aspect. They're going for any modifications, period, especially anything that could plug into your ODB port, like, I don't know, automatic steps like I have on my Ram that drop down. Well, one of the things that's interesting is they're going for any modification. And California paid attention. And now that it's starting to get press, now that, like myself and other people are starting to cover this BS that is SB 80 in Nevada, Gavin Newsom is all on board saying that's not a bad idea for California. Cars should be as they were intended from the manufacturer. Really? Really? Alrighty. Speaking of, we are out here in the garage, and I do have to clean some stuff up, but the Cadillac is actually going for a paint correction and detail, because it is going to be one of the vehicles that we'll be giving away in our next giveaway. I thought it would be cool to do a car and a truck on the next giveaway. My BMW, which is basically a daily driver, not going anywhere. I've talked about why that flag is up on the wall, and we're going to talk a little bit about more about that in the future, so stay tuned. But yeah, I'm working on a few things. We got some garage space. The Tesla is going to be going down the road now that giveaway is over. And I just picked up a new vehicle specifically for the giveaway. And, we got this lovely beast of a Cadillac, which is loud and offensive and probably violates all the new laws here in Nevada. Anywho's, so what is California trying to do? They are actively trying to make any modification to your vehicle, very similar to what Nevada just did. Any modification to your vehicle, let me put this out because I think the shadow from my hat's screwing with you. Any modification to your vehicle, illegal. And that includes like steps that could plug into your ODB port, tunes, anything that removes the vehicle from stock. Now, what's crazy about the law on the Nevada side is what I've seen recently. I'll give you an example. If I needed to put a new motor in this, and we got some new wheels here. Stay tuned about those. But if I had to put a motor in this, put an engine in that car, right? Under this law, it's only supposed to be done by the manufacturer. Like, this is why I don't know how shops aren't up in arms, or maybe they just haven't heard about it yet. Because the DMV, which has no arresting authority, last I checked, can now just pop up and inspect your vehicle whenever they want. And that is the provision of what California wants. They want the ability to show up at any time, not at your yearly smog check, not at your, regularly scheduled renewal of your registration. They want to be able to pop up whenever and see if you got catless downpipes, see if you have a cold air intake, see if you have not CARB approved brake pads, just the BS that we're used to seeing from CARB. And it was just so funny that when this started to break, because, Fox 5 here in Vegas broke the story about the bill and what it could mean for builders and what it could mean for, people that modify cars. It was like as soon as that happened, you started seeing the buzz, or you know what it was? And I think Dizzle covered this really good. Dizzle in Motion earlier today in his video, I think covered this really well. What do we say every time? It's always about the money. It has nothing to do, it literally is all about the money. It has zero, absolutely frigging zero to do with anything with the environment or emissions or doing the right thing. They could give a shit. They don't care. It's all about how much money can they put in their pockets. And that's it. How much money can they scam? Can they pull from the scheme? That's literally what it is. Literally what it is. I'm just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just blown away by seeing California so quick to be like, oh, that's actually a better idea than what we're doing. With their, VSSI inspection BS that they're trying to push. Let's pass legislation that would allow us to inspect vehicles whenever we want. Let's make it that they have to stay as they were intended by the manufacturer. If that was the case, my Cadillac, and the thing that drives me nuts about the Nevada law, not what California is proposing, but the Nevada law, what drives me nuts is it makes it a crime. It's not even that it's a thing, right? It sucks that it's a thing. It's that it makes it a criminal offense. It makes it a misdemeanor for you to mod your car. So you can look at my BMW and be like, it doesn't look like it's modded. It doesn't look like it's modded. But, when I open it up and you see some of the lights and stuff that are on the interior, the wheels actually didn't come with this car. Modded. Cadillac, same way. The wheels, obviously these staggered wheels that I have on the Cadillac, the massive exhaust tips, the 3-inch pipe that runs all the way to the headers, didn't come from the manufacturer. So it's like, all right, so now if there's no provision in there, at least on the Nevada side, that if you buy a car that already had this stuff done, that you're not liable. There's zero provision in there for that. So it's just like saying, yeah, we don't care if you do it or you have one and we inspect it, $1,000 fine and misdemeanor charge. And that's the thing. It's not just like a ticket. Like I could understand it being a ticket, but that's the problem. That's the thing that scares me about California. Is California is watching and going, wait a minute. Not only did they just make this an offense where we can make $1,000, but they also just made this where we could put them in the criminal justice system and get more money out of them. And that's the thing that's concerning. Now I know what you're going to say. Well, you really don't have to show up for misdemeanor. You can get a lawyer. You don't ever have to show up for that. They take care of it. Yeah, I get it. But that's the thing. It's another scam. God, I hope California doesn't try to push this crap, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I never thought that I would say that California's laws were less bad than Nevada's, but if California is going to try to adopt what they just did here with SB 80, y'all in California got a massive problem coming. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. New giveaway announcement videos. Like I said, you already know about the Cadillac. That has to go get paint corrected and detailed and cleaned up. And then I'll do a video on this. You guys have seen this car multiple times. Loud, it's offensive, it's awesome. Says America every time you start the damn thing. And then the new vehicle, the truck, which will be the other side of that giveaway, you guys will get to see here soon. We'll do a dedicated video once I get this thing back from detail. But before I do that, I got to get the box off of it with all of the new crap that has to go in this car. Screen, whole new center screen, bunch of other stuff. And I'm going to be doing videos on that, like build videos over at TK's Garage too, if you don't follow me on my second channel already. But anyways, that's going to do it for me. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.